just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitch, it's burning out. Lightning in a bottle. I think I just found my perfect sound. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Bitch, it's burning out.
Yo, how you living, how you feeling, how you doing? First Choice Fantasy, we are back today.
We're doing all of it.
Three starts, sits, we have the tight ends today in this episode. So, Alex, I guess you can take us away with the scoreboard, I suppose. We can do that.
We're running through the scoreboard. You guys should know this if you watched the last video.
If you care enough about it.
Watch the last fucking video. We've got Brandon in the lead with a +3. This is only temporary. I am right behind him with a +1. Again, temporary. This is going to change next week. You're going to see things revert back to alphabetical order. Sorry, Ed. Ed's trailing. -9. An improvement this week. He
It's only temporary.
even.
No, it's not.
No. Nah, you're going to be stuck at
Except for
3
the
for now.
season.
You're right.
Well, no, I mean, because I'm going to be 1. Like I said, we're going to go in alphabetical order.
I enjoy you saying this scoreboard all the time because I like to hear that I'm in the lead.
Yeah, because you normally just don't hear your name over top of mine. And, like, trust me, it's not going to continue. So enjoy it while it lasts. You better put that video on replay.
Week 3 is going to be my best week yet. I feel
I
it
disagree.
in my bones.
All right. Well,
You know what,
now
I
that you say that, let's hear about this tight end that's about to give you a -2.
Well, this tight end here is tried and true Drew Sample. He has shown quite
Nothing.
I'm not going to take the easy way out. I was going to say he showed us a quick sample.
No, Jack. No, Jack.
Yeah. I'm gonna backtrack from that saying, and I'm just gonna say, well, Drew Sample, he's going against the Eagles. And the Eagles defense is not very good at guarding tight ends.
Recency bias. He's going to do nothing.
Recency bias to the past 2 weeks. Logan Thomas, you said it yourself.
I only said that because I was angry at the game. It's not like he put up a great fantasy.
And then Higbee comes out and scores 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's not that.
No. CJ Uzama, he goes down, and Drew Sample comes out of nowhere and just gobbling targets. I mean, he had 9 targets for 7 receptions. I mean, granted, it was for only 45 yards, but the targets are there. Joe Burrow apparently targeted tight ends back in college. This is something I heard while watching
throw at anyone
the game. So I'm not so versatile in my college knowledge. So I'm just quoting the people commentating the Bengals game. But I think Drew Sample is going to be quite active in this game. I think Philadelphia, I don't even know what to think. I could see the Eagles losing this game. I can see us losing this game pretty easily. Joe Burrow and the Bengals probably will be ending up with their first win of the year in this game. And it's going to be led by Drew Sample. Well,
no one has ever said that.
Our defense is going to help a little bit too.
It's funny you should mention Tyler Higbee earlier, because that's my guy, Tyler Higbee. I don't care if Buffalo's linebackers are playing. Doesn't matter if they are; they're banged up. Tyler
They're a
Higbee's
week late.
No. Tyler Higbee destroyed one of the best linebacking units in the league last week. I'm just kidding. I can't even finish the sentence. Tyler Higbee destroyed the worst linebacking unit ever last week, but it's fine.
Ever assembled by a football franchise.
No, I'm being too harsh there. But either way, man, Higbee's a talent. Drew Lock. We've moved on to the Broncos. Jared Goff likes throwing to him. He's going to keep throwing to him in this game. Starting. Tyler Higbee, Buffalo. You saw what Gesicki did. Gesicki.
Well, if that means if Tyler Higbee goes off, that would mean Jared Goff would have to go off. And that would mean +2 points for me.
No, That doesn't
QB
automatically
start
mean
of
that.
the
If
week.
Goff throws for like 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, that puts you solidly in plus 1 point range.
I don't
And
see
if
that
both of those
happening.
touchdowns go into Higbee's hands, that puts me solidly in plus 2 point range.
Listen,
So you don't know
the
math.
games that Higbee scores 3 touchdowns, Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp will still be effective and still provide fantasy points.
Overruled.
So
Yeah,
regardless of
Ground,
Higbee's,
on the ground, yeah, but not in the air.
Overruled.
Robert Woods got a touchdown on the ground last week. That's what helped him. But anyway, my tight end start of week 3 is Mike Gesicki, actually. Brandon sat him last week. Alex brought him up 5 seconds ago. He played.
I like how we used each other's picks to justify our own picks.
Yeah.
Solid teamwork here.
pretty quality.
Except for
huh?
Brandon's pick, because Brandon's pick is
Irrelevant.
irrelevant.
Always relevant. Much like last
It's getting a
week.
little cocky.
gonna be a
-2.
stream tight end.
Anyway, I think it's gonna be a pretty heavy passing game this Thursday coming up. It's a freaking weird Thursday night football game. I don't want to watch Jacksonville and Miami, but
Jacksonville always plays Thursday
The
night.
beard versus
Weird.
They always put the
Dash.
worst games on Thursday night. I don't know what the hell it is with that. Like just wanting the crappy games on Thursday.
I was
nights.
hoping the Ravens-Chiefs game was going to be on Thursday this week, and then I saw it was Monday, and I was like, oh, no.
That is disappointing.
Yeah. Anyway, Jacksonville, which is the matchup Mike Gesicki's playing against, in case you weren't aware, we were just talking about it. They allowed 22.4 points to Jonnu Smith, half PPR, last week. Obviously, it was based off of, I think it was a touchdown, just one touchdown.
He had 2.
He had 2 this past week.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So it was 2 touchdowns, but he still produced regardless. Mike Gesicki is a great slot receiver playing tight end, which I don't know why I did that, but he's a cool receiver, I guess you can say, and he obviously blew up last week, and I think his blowout's going to keep growing, maybe not at a positive rate, but he's going to blow up again, and he's going to blow up again. And in case you were curious, he's going to blow up again. That is Mike Gesicki week 3 against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm going to keep exploding.
Explosion Square.
That can't be good on the back.
Probably not.
Continuously exploding. That can't
Sounds
be
like that's
healthy.
good on any part of your body. Speaking of not good, who are you sitting at?
Ed is sitting. He's sitting a tight end that goes by the name of Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert obviously is seems to be like a cornerstone in this Eagles offense, which is weird, but it's cool.
When he feels like catching.
When he feels like catching, and because he's always going to go for some yak. But whenever he gets the targets and whenever he gets the catches, that's when he's going to be a start. But this week, I don't think he's going to get the targets. I think that Carson Wentz is going to have one of the best weeks of his season this week, one of the best weeks of his season this week against Cincinnati. I think the pass blocking is going to make him feel comfortable, make him not be so indecisive. And I think this is going to be one of those games where, like, he connects on a deep ball to Sean Jackson like he did with Washington. So, like, this is going to be one of those games you see one of those passes from Carson Wentz. Book it. It's not going to Dallas Goedert. It's going to Deshaun Jackson or Jalen Reagor for a deep tutty.
I hope you're right. I mean, I don't think Cincinnati has pass rushers, but they'll still probably sack us 11 times.
Hopefully not. We can move forward, though, with Alex. You want to go? Or
All right, I'll go. I'm going to do what I did earlier with the Panthers, which you should already know because I know you watched that video. Jerks. I'm going to sit Greg Olsen and Will Disley. Fuck these Seattle tight ends. I'm not sure what they're doing there. I don't know why Disley's not just getting all the work, but I don't like them. I don't like these tight ends. It seems like they're going anywhere but that. When you got Freddie Swain and David Moore catching touchdowns instead of them, that's just sad. But they got the receiving core out in full swing. They got Carson out there catching all the touchdowns. There's just no room for these tight ends, especially you don't know which one you're going to get. So don't go with either of them. Bench them all. If it's a Seattle tight end, I want you to staple them to the bench. Staple. I don't care who they're playing. Dallas doesn't really seem like they're – you know what? I guess the jury's kind of out on Dallas' defense. It's not like the Rams really dunked on week 1. The Falcons did. The Falcons might just be dunking on everybody. So,
the bench.
not liking the tight end combo here. get rid of him. Brandon, who aren't you liking? I already know, you bastard.
Last year, week 1, this tight end set the world on fire. 9 targets, 6 receptions, 131 reception yards, and a touchdown. TJ Hawkinson lit the Arizona Cardinals up, and he's not doing it again. This Cardinals defense is a changed team. This Lions team is gaining Kenny Golladay back, and I see this game going away from TJ Hawkinson. Although I think Hawkinson has improved so far this year, I think he can be game scripted out. Throughout camp, I saw some negative comments on Hawkinson. I believe his injury was lingering. I want to say it was an ankle injury or a foot injury of some kind, and it was lingering and it was giving him issues throughout camp. I mean, these are things just to keep in mind, not that it has affected him thus far in the season. Yeah, I think Hawkinson can be sat this week, and you can start other tight ends such as Mike Gesicki or Tyler Higbee, or stream a tight end like Drew Sample.
Never heard of him. Probably not a good option.
Yeah, probably pass on all of them.
Hey, what was that hand?
Oh, this was.
Yeah, what's that hand for?
So,
yeah, what's that hand for?
You have TJ Hawkinson on your bench, correct, as a tight end this week.
Yeah.
And quite possibly for the rest of the season, because, I mean, with Kenny Golladay back, the targets are getting snatched right out of his hand like candy from a baby. So, with that being said, Brandon, on air right now, do you want Tyler Higbee for my fantasy football team?
And what league? A redraft league?
Indeedy.
The one that you scraped by with a win when I had Aaron Jones?
The one when I manage my team the best that I can get it done.
No.
I know, I was the worst manager.
No.
I know.
You were the one. This pissed me off so much. In the Sleeper app, you're given a weekly report. It said I had the best team manager and Ed had the worst team manager. I had the best running back of the week, Aaron Jones, who you might know scored 43 points last week, and still lost by 3 points with a team of Dalvin Cook, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor,
really not that good.
Deontay Johnson. Anywho, I'm assuming that league you're speaking of?
Yeah, that one.
And what for?
I guess we'll
off air negotiations, boys. I think we've about reached the conclusion of this video.
Maybe.
No live on air trade.
I was gonna make like a separate video and just like put this as its own separate video. Trade discussions.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna take a nap in the
Discuss
background.
this
That's okay.
trade.
All right, maybe one day. Maybe not right now.
All right.
I guess we can sign this. We can sign this video off. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Love us. Don't start TJ Hawkinson. Start Tyler Higbee. Start all the tight ends that we previously listed. And have a great one, boys and girls and dogs of all kinds.
If you made it this far, have a great one.